Basically, I had a pretty nasty injury. She threw a vodka bottle at me.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and well, we have finally solved it. Amber has been found or admitted, or it's been proven that she's the one that left the chocolate in the bed, among many other things, as she is now set to take the stand next week. But as many in the media are reporting, she's already lost. The general public has been swayed, and there's almost nothing she's going to be able to say to change that. Unless, my friends, unless she has irrefutable video evidence of Johnny raising his hands, she's done. And now it's being reported that her screen time is cut to less than 10 minutes in the new Aquaman movie because they're panicked about the backlash. I hate to say I told you so, but I told her so, to quote the great Ricky. Now, not that Berwick, the other Canadian Ricky. Let's start with the cut in screen time. Rumor is Amber's Aquaman The Lost Kingdom screen time is, quote, less than 10 minutes. The rumor is the latest in a slew that have swirled around Amber following the claims made by her ex, Johnny, of all of her terrible behavior. Back in October 2020, Grace Randolph claimed that she was definitely going to appear in the sequel, but bad press could lead to her role seeing reduced screen time. She tweeted, quote, Amber's definitely appearing in Aquaman 2. However, they are filming it so that their roles can be decreased if there's bad press. Also, new female character will be in Aquaman 2. Randolph would follow up that October scoop with one in December, claiming that James Wan wants the new Aquaman female lead to be Asian, because, of course, one's skin color is the most important thing when it comes to your acting ability. More recently, a report claimed that Warner Brothers didn't even want to bring her back for Aquaman 2. Matthew Bologna at Puck claimed that Warner Bros. Initially declined to pick up her option for Aquaman 2, despite the film grossing $1.1 billion. He even speculated that it might become public record as Walter Hamada, president of DC Films, reportedly took part in the deposition for Johnny's lawsuit against Amber. Bologna detailed Hamada is said to have testified that Amber was initially not picked up because there were concerns about her chemistry with Momoa. Indeed, the duo have publicly referenced issues on set during the first film, but Amber's team believed the scandal would be the real cause of the reluctance. However, Aquaman 2 producer Peter Safran appeared to claim in July 2021 that the studio never considered removing her from the cast in the first place. You got to do what's best for the movie, blah, 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 blah. Well, if it's true that her screen time has been now cut to less than 10 minutes, I suppose I would say I'm not surprised. I suppose I would say it's probably a good business decision because now, quote, Amber admitted to leaving the stinky in the bed, quote, called it a horrible practical joke. The security guard confirmed. Now, Amber admitted to leaving the Duke in her ex's bed after an argument in April 2016. I mean, that's out there now. That's in the public zeitgeist. Like, people know now that this is true. It's actually insane. Security guard Starling Jenkins testified to having, quote, a conversation pertaining to the surprise she left in her boss's bed before accompanying the Aquaman actress on a trip. Amber described the item as a, quote, horrible practical joke gone wrong. What do you mean? How did it go wrong? I mean, technically, the joke happened. I don't really understand the joke. is it because it went public that you're saying that it had quote unquote gone wrong? Were you waiting for it to go some other way? I don't understand. Like, I legitimately don't understand the joke. I don't get the joke. I don't get I don't understand any of it. Earlier in the trial, Johnny recalled the incident from his side. According to the actor, he told Amber that he wanted a divorce and then decided to get his belongings from their place while she was at a music festival in California's Coachella Valley. He was then informed by security guard Sean Bett that it wasn't a good time and shown a photo of the, quote, incident. Amber allegedly told Johnny that it was their dogs that created the mess, but the actor didn't buy it. They're teacup Yorkies, he testified, according to Entertainment Weekly. They weigh about 4 pounds each. This photograph that I saw, I lived with those dogs for many years. It was not the dogs. I was shown a picture of what the problem was, the 58-year-old recounted. I had gone to my security agent and said, she's at Coachella. I think now's a good time to go downtown so I can get some of my things, get them out of there, especially things that were precious to me. And he said, I don't think it's a good time to go. It's the perfect time. She's not going to be home for 2 days. He then showed me the photograph on his telephone, and it was a photograph of our bed. And on my side of the bed was, well, you know. I laughed, he testified. It was so outside, it was so bizarre that I could only laugh. Now, I don't really know how any normal person is supposed to react to that. I guess. But here's another interesting thing. It turns out Amber sought a lavish settlement with Johnny in exchange for her silence. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. The media novel between the two, Amber reportedly asked for, quote, full access to his SUV and 3 penthouses in downtown LA, including all expenses, according to a 2016 letter filed in the defamation trial. Amber sought to do everything possible to keep this personal matter out of the media spotlight, Samantha Spector, an attorney for the actress, said in the letter. The actress requested exclusive use and possession of the black Range Rover, the vehicle she is currently driving, with Johnny continuing to make all the payments. It basically says, Johnny's lawyer discussing the blackmail letter Amber sent. Give me what I want or else. In addition to the vehicle owned by Johnny, Amber also asked the actors as part of the agreement for exclusive use of possession of penthouse number 1, 3, and 5. Wow, geez. While Johnny continuing to pay the mortgage, utilities, etc., and also sought $100,000 in legal fees and $25,000 for, quote, forensic account costs. Or else. Or else. Isn't that interesting? It's in stark contrast to her previous testimony saying that she didn't want anything. I don't want anyone to call me a gold digger. And so I'm just going to donate the money to the ACLU, which she, of course, never did. You know, if you look at a lot of the coverage here, you know, petition to remove Amber from Aquaman surpasses 2.2 million signatures. Millions of moviegoers, as of Thursday afternoon accounting, want Amber cut from the Aquaman sequel. The petition reaches 2.2 million signatures. Description of the updated petition with a byline by Jeannie Larson says that Amber has been revealed to be exactly what we all thought. I mean, 2.2 million people. These are people, by the way, that are going to be in every Twitter post, every Facebook post, every little thing. Anything short but an absolute removal, anything short of that, is the movie's going to get crushed. Amber is yet to take the stand, but on social media, Johnny has already won. The defamation, I mean, on TikTok, the hashtag Johnny is innocent has 1.4 billion views. A similar hashtag for Heard only has 600,000. Searches for Amber on the platform also bring up hashtag is cancel, H is cancel, H sucks, H is trash. And she's yet to testify. There's so much sensationalism to it, said Ruth Glenn, president of the National Coalition Against This Kind of Behavior. But all this, you know, I would say both parties, again, like I've always said, Both people behaved badly, and I think that goes without, you just really can't deny that. But only one of them faced any real consequences, and I am really cautiously optimistic that Johnny wins. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.